Hello! I muted the right thing this time. Alright. So, we're waiting on the homies to catch up. I am steadily grinding at finishing this hobby project I have ahead of me. So, while we talk about GWITCH this week, I guess I should also mention that I achieved my follower goal. I now have 301 followers on Twitch. Yay. I guess I need to update that one. We're gonna marinate in that for a little bit. I guess other general stream news. This is our only stream for the week. I won't say that. We might do a hobby stream tomorrow. It depends on where I get on my building today and tomorrow. I need to prime and start the zenithal work on my sample for my hobby shop hobby project. I need to take off like the Warhammer 40k tags now that I think about it. Let's see, we don't need Warhammer 40k, we don't need unboxing, we don't need scale modeling. We'll throw engineering back on there. So yeah, so like right now I'm wrapping up building some inceptors, my chunky flyboys. So here's one of the ones I built earlier today. My chunky flyboy. Sorry, I can't quite keep him in focus. Yeah, I got one of him built, and I have 4 of him. 4 more, the rest of the squads, because they're building 2 squads, like laying in peace in front of me. So I'm probably gonna be like looking down and I guess let's like throw that up while I work on it and wrap up what we're doing today. So we're waiting on the boys. Blurts are up! Hello. How are you, friend? It's like I just finished talking to you. And the music we have on right now is Dreamwake. I gotta give a shout out to Rhodes when he gets on here, because I love this. Like it hits a vibe I absolutely love. So let me adjust. So I'm still having my issues, but I'm about to finish tidying up my closet. Nice. So what was I doing? Sorry, I have a burger in my teeth. All right, so we're waiting on the boys to get online. We have D. D is having a burger himself. I am going to mess around with finishing this. I went the wrong way. Finishing this while we wait on them. If anyone has any questions, because I forgot I could really get this low with this. I have to like change how I have it all angled. So I showed up before. This is what I'm building. So it's called an inceptor. It's kind of a high mobility, heavy firepower range unit. So I have free up. I have most of my 2,000 point force together. So the only things in my 2,000 point force that aren't up here right now are I have 2. Well, I was going to run 2 whirlwind artillery units. Dang, I missed the burger memo. Look, you need to go get yourself a burger. Let's see. So if you missed part of the discussion earlier when I was discussing how I was constructing these, normally to attach these type of joints, I would use plastic glue. But right now I am using super glue, cyanoacrylate, just to get a firm bond on it so it sticks together long enough for me to like do all the initial painting. And then I'm going to be breaking these apart so I can do detail painting in subsections. Honestly, on these, it's not that big a deal, but I'm trying to stick with it. I'm waiting for an Uber delivery, and then I'm gonna get on them streets and see how many people I can subdue using oppressive American flash kick and get their natural resources under corporate control. Look. We gotta get those resources under corporate control. We can't just let the Earthians control their resources. Obviously, if the Earthians control their resources, then who would be there to make sure that they're being utilized for the greater good of all of humanity? Like, I that is one thing. Like, I do wish like we had more room for the show to breathe on how do I say it, some more room for this show to kind of cook on its political messages, because like there are some interesting ideas that I feel like this world was building out, but because of like the timeline that we have, the time that we had, like we weren't able to like fully dive down into them. Sorry, I'm gonna bump this back a little bit more. I keep forgetting to keep this in view as I get this in there. They don't have the technological ability and education to do anything with their resources. Yeah, that is why it's up to good Spatians to come down, build schools, and exploit, help them learn how best to develop their resources. Kanti-sama, hold on. It would just stay in the ground and be useless otherwise. Exactly. Can't trust them Earthians with nothing. Yo, what it do, fam? The show was great. Ending definitely felt a little rushed. Yeah, like I heard some people talking about how like there was rumors of it getting like additional seasons. Like, I'll admit I'm not the deepest into like tracking the production specifics of like what was going on. There's like some thread that came out. I'm gonna be 100% honest, I couldn't follow what the thread was trying to say. Sorry, this is the one thing I really do hate about super glue, is like making sure I have the setup time right, and I ain't got that setup time right. Yes, Blurred Sir, you heard what I said. Can't trust the Earthians to exploit their resources properly. You gotta rely on the Spatians to do it right. Haunted Finds, what's good, sir? Nice to see you. It's been a while. I am steadily gluing a joint together while I wait for the homies to come together. I'm taking full advantage of this extra time I have. I have 2 dudes left to assemble. I missed the... No, you did not. You just arrived just in time. We're just getting started. So, across the entire show, for everyone watching, across the entire show, who do you think had the best character arc? Like, evolution from where they started to where they ended. Big bro. You talking about Guel Jatark? Gwell, hands down. Yo, they put Gwell through all of the character development. Gwell. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of Gwells. All right, wait, hold on. We're gonna, I was gonna say I'm gonna make a poll, but I'm pretty sure Gwell's is gonna win the poll. I'm gluing a jetpack on right now. Or the clone. I would say, like, Suletta definitely had an interesting arc throughout, like, everything her character went through. Excuse me. Sorry, I gotta make sure that's it. Hello, I'm in VC, but IDK if my mic is working. Give me a second, I'll check on you. It also might be I might have Discord muted. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I have that. Because that's something that's just been a thing for me lately. Ha ha! Discord's muted. All right. Hello. Yep, there it is. I can hear you now. That was entirely my fault. Yeah.
Came in at like the perfect time because you were talking shit about Earthians, and I got into voice chat and I went racist, and then like you were muted, so you didn't hear it.
Nope. See, it worked out perfectly. I can't come in that hot.
Racist.
Exactly. What are they gonna do? Just like mess around in the dirt or something? They've been down on that planet for how many years and they still haven't gotten all the resources out of it? That's just a pure lack of will and efficiency right there.
What is this Uberman shit that's going on right now?
Nah. So it's like, well, you already said you don't really care. It's kind of a bit of like how this series ends.
Seen the ending of Joe.
Huh?
I have seen like clips of the ending, especially like the farm scene.
Yeah. So a bit of it is what is it? Part of Mireen's gambit at the end to kind of save everyone is the dissolution of the dissolution of the Bennett group, and her intent in dissolving the Bennett group was that it would the resources and Earth facilities would go into Earthian control, but they talk about it like in sort of the like the closing scenes that like, well, what's really happening is the people that had all the money, which were the other Spatian organizations, are starting to just snap up all the pieces of the Bennett group that were left out, and it's kind of leaving. I'm sorry. Yeah, a power vacuum happened. Yeah, basically whatever Mireen didn't have control of directly is getting bought up, and it's leading to sort of another set of issues. So like,
yeah, it's going to be a Titan situation. Like the ending of GWITCH is the ending of Zeta. Pretty much.
Yeah. Like Titans are gone. What do we do now? Like the Space Assembly League doesn't have interest in operating or controlling what's going on Earth, and has kind of had a good chunk of its military just disassembled. What is it?
I can't wait for
rapidly and forcefully disassembled.
I can't wait for Earth to become like a fascist dictatorship. They're going to be like the Earth Empire or some shit, and then they're going to declare war on the colonies because that's how Gundam works.
Like it's a possibility, because like whereas like with the Bennett group at least controlling it under like a centralized power structure, it yes, there was like the war partitioning system, and that still wasn't good. It still wasn't a free for all. And we're approaching battle royale territories of conflict on Earth between these different corporations that have now just like had their leashes cut and now they have neither an internal armed auditing body, and the overarching government body can't do shit.
Man, leave it to GWITCH to like get to the good shit after the show ends. Maybe they do a sequel show. Maybe.
Yeah, like the circumstances are really good for a gritty, like super corporate classic Gundam series. Like it's almost like did you ever watch
that?
You don't want to see like the gritty future, the gritty corporate hellscape that's been left behind.
Wait, we hitting the gritty? Who we hitting the gritty on?
No, we're not hitting the gritty. What is it? It's just mirroring hitting the gritty outside of the courtroom as my god, as they execute Sadiq for terrorism.
Have y'all seen the meme where like Mio and Suletta are like sleeping together in front of their disabled mother, and
yes, they wheel me in and they force me to watch.
What do you mean? It's Aries, the one who's going to be forced to watch because they're going to forget to take her to
her little keychain off.
Yeah,
the keychain's going to be in the bed.
Ah!
Is that a three-way?
No, she's just there.
Let's get away from the implications of this discussion.
What?
Why?
So hey,
what are we talking about? I just got back.
I just said to D. I said it to D literally on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
I said, we had two Gundam series back to back, and with Farm Girl lesbians.
Hell yeah, brother!
Farm Girl lesbian supremacy.
Let's go,
we had
baby.
two Gundam series. I literally said it's literally the Phineas and Ferb meme. If I had 2 nickels, if I had a nickel every time it happened, I have 10 cents, which isn't a lot. But the strange is it happened twice.
It's weird it happened
back to back.
You know,
it happened twice
back to back. What?
That's the part that
we ain't even have a break.
I would also argue that this ending is basically, it's not exactly the same, but like how we compared it to Zeta a minute ago, a disabled person being retiring from war to be with their girlfriend.
Oh, I literally said it's just 8th MS team.
It's
just 8th MS team, man.
Yeah.
It's 8th MS team and F91. Except it's gay.
Well, no, F91 and goes into Crossbone. So
yeah. Oh, great. So that means we're not getting the GWITCH.
It's never gonna get animated.
Yeah, we're not getting the GWITCH sequel with the corporate.
No, why are you all doing this to me? And Deke knows this.
What? I don't want corporate stuff. I want my daughter to be happy forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bandai Namco, and I heard you were enjoying that GWITCH show.
You know what you guys should have? Here.
You know what?
We're gonna have a C movie that should have been released 20 years ago.
How about?
Oh, you don't want that? How about this? How about another 1 year war property? How about more 1 year war? You guys like that, right?
I don't want more 1 year war.
Yo,
that's the thing. I'm so back to the idea now.
I was like, hey, this might be cool. Like 3D animation, it might be okay. I was okay with Wigloo.
Like
it's 1 year war again.
Free.
I want to kill myself.
I'm just like, bro. Like you could adapt something from the Grips conflict.
Or how about this? Weren't they making this UC Next 100 deal like 2 years ago or something?
Yes.
UC Next 100. UC Next 100 days of the 1 year war.
There's so many. Yeah, it's 100 more years of fucking 0079.
What about? I don't know. They put a lot of like time and effort into it. They even made a whole fucking mobile game that had like the entire story of it animated. How about Moon Gundam? Why are we not adapting Moon Gundam? Why are we not adapting fucking F90? Why are we not adapting Crossbone? Like, there's so many. There's so much.
There's so much Gundam we can have.
The only thing I was like talking to one of my coworkers about that, I was like, Bandai doesn't want to. Bandai. The only reason they don't want to do Crossbone is because they know Crossbone fans are rabid, and if they give us Crossbone, there's 8 series after Crossbone. They have to give us.
Start!
Print money! Just, it's right there, man!
They don't want to do Crossbone because it's batshit crazy.
Okay. Who cares?
That's true, but...
Who cares? You can do some batshit crazy stuff.
I love how batshit crazy it is, personally.
I'm about to say, I absolutely fucking love Crossbone. I haven't bought...
Oh, sorry.
Hell,
I didn't know I was going to be yelling this early. I didn't do vocal exercises. My throat already hurts.
I got
I didn't realize I was going to be screaming about fucking... And I'm
God damn it, Bandai.
I'm probably going to enjoy it, but holy fuck, man. More UC 0079. Like, really? Yeah. Another secret Gundam, man? Like, it's cool. It'll probably be fine. I'll probably enjoy watching it. It's only a fucking OVA or whatever. Like, it'll be fine, right?
Let's just think about all the different Gundams from the 1 year war. Just stop and think. So you have Grandpa, right? We have OG Grandpa.
1 through 6.
Then there's Gundam. There's the G3rd. There's the Gundam 4 and 5 from Encounters in Space.
Yep, the one that are on the thoroughbred. Then there's Mudrock.
There's Mudrock, which is Gundam 6. And then you have the perfect Gundam. Then you also have there's another Gundam in Code Fairy. There's the Gundam ground type. There's there's
an entire battalion of Gundams in the fucking Southeast Asia, or not battalion, squadron of Gundams in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, the 79G, which.
What does Shiro use again?
The 79.
He's ground type. It's a whole fucking squadron of Gundams.
Yeah, but his is the EZ8, which is it's the EZ8. It's still it literally has these designation RX-79 because they literally went, hey, what do we have sitting around? Parts. Cool. What are we gonna do with them? Put them all on one mobile suit.
Yeah, we're just gonna fucking hodgepodge and fix this Gundam because
Shiro decided to get his ass dumped from the air on the fucking.
Then there's also 2 Pixies.
Yep.
There's one in Lost War Chronicles, and then there's another one in there's like a desert one. It's like Cross Dimension, I think.
Yeah.
Then there's another Gundam in There's also the Alex, technically. That's 0080 technically.
Yeah.
It's still being developed during 79.
That's like the last 3 days of the fucking war. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them, dude. They're just like
we're approaching secret weapons of the Third Reich levels of, did you know on this piece of paper there was a design for a Gundam?
Okay. My favorite thing though is lore-wise, even them. Some of the Gundams that appeared during December and everything.
Oh shit! I posted this in the wrong chat.
Are not on the performance level of the GM Sniper 2. Yeah, and that's my favorite thing about the GM Sniper 2 lore. It's like, no, this is the best mobile suit to come out of this war.
Shout out to the mass production game. Production game. Limited production game.
The White Dingo GM Sniper 2.
Yeah, that one, the one that Lido Wolf has, and it's like, yeah, they made this mobile suit.
Unreal
It's
Engine 5 anime. Yep.
It's got like the best performance out of any mobile suit.
I'm not even angry about
I just
that. Like,
remember
it can be
3
cool.
more Gundams, guys.
What you got?
Blue Destiny 1, 2, and 3.
God, yeah.
Do we count Thunderbolt?
God.
Then there's Full Armor Gundam. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if we said Thunderbolt or not. Thunderbolt.
We did not say
is-
Thunderbolt.
Also, my favorite thing, the #1 actual performance mobile suit of the war, the Gelgoog. And the problem is, Xeon, we have the best mobile suit. Yeah, guess what, idiot? All your pilots are dead.
Yeah, all your pilots are fucking cadavers.
Did you know that in SD Gundam G Generation's Genesis?
I apologize for this, but the lesbians were going crazy. I had to screenshot it because it was really funny.
Oh, I gotta see this. I'm not in the right chat right now.
I'm putting it in studio for you.
Goku, what you
I'm
got?
just posting everything.
High Mobility Zaku Custom from The Return of Johnny Raiden has like better stats than most suits from fucking Double Zeta.
Shit. All right, I fucked that up.
It's so funny when you look at, that's one of my favorite things about Johnny Raiden, though. My man literally loses his memory and then just goes and becomes a test pilot, and he's like, yeah, no, I really feel at home in these Xeonic mobile suits. Everybody, all the fans looking at the manga. God damn it, Johnny.
There must be some fans of Yazan over in Japan because Yazan shows up.
He
They love
Yazan.
Yazan.
He shows up at Johnny Raiden and becomes a good guy.
Yeah, they love Yazan over
You
there.
gotta remember, Yazan when it comes to when you're looking at what angle he was coming from, he wasn't really more about the fascism. He was about being the best pilot.
Nah, he was
And
people, dude.
he liked murdering people. He loved murdering people. They just hired a serial killer.
Look, what was his dialogue in
I'll hydrate in a second. I got you.
If you pick him, remember, surprised on the battlefield is another word
for dead. Yeah. That's
Well,
true.
that big Yazan energy is something that I wish to bring to every encounter I get into.
I don't know, bro. I ain't trying to be like Yazan because I ain't
Say
trying
what?
to get myself in situations, but I got you.
The serial killer mentality.
Exactly.
Look,
I seen Criminal Minds.
Yazan had to take a year, back up, after.
And he got bullied. He got bullied all the time in Double Zeta, so maybe he came around and stopped being a serial killer.
Are you ready for the strap President Jintark?
Yeah, that man. They made that man into comic relief.
Hey, that's cool with me, man. That's funny.
Look, we got goddamn. We got office lady almost said Cecilia. What's her name?
Cecilia.
It is Cecilia?
Right.
Oh yeah, I did get it right. Yeah,
Man,
fuck yeah.
You don't know the horny bait?
Look,
Are you really a horny motherfucker? Man, you know what, man?
Excuse me. As long as I know the name and body, I don't need to remember. Excuse me. As long as I know the face and body, I don't need to remember the name.
Look,
that just makes your life.
They knew what they were doing, bro. I just called.
That just makes me what?
Well, I just called old girl fat forehead in D&D, and then they give her a fat forehead. Like, they know what they're doing to me.
Wow. But
Why
Cam,
did they do
wait,
this?
hold on real quick. Cam, what did you say that makes me?
That's emotional. See, I put my points in sensual.
Yeah, that's fair.
Someone actually took all the time that woman is on screen.
It's only like 6 minutes the entire show.
It's only 7. Yeah, it's only like 7 minutes. But I put that on repeat and fell asleep. It's so good.
It is total.
Look.
Oh yeah, Tomino.
Big energy.
It was enough. It made.
No, it wasn't. We needed more.
No.
Wait, no. Look, no.
The artist got us, bro.
It made an impact.
True. It wasn't enough Dojin artists get to fucking work.
They know what they're doing.
Oh, bro, I could already throw you. No.
Yeah, you can. You can. What?
Yeah,
toss a couple racks.
The office lady Cecilia really makes me want an adaptation of
Office Lady Haman.
Yeah, Office Lady Haman.
Oh, and they just put GWITCH characters in that shit all of a sudden.
God.
Yeah, just put all the
Honestly,
in there.
fuck yeah, do that shit. I'd read it.
Office
Animate
Lady
that
Gundam
shit.
series.
I
Look,
got a feeling I like dog when they fucking do
In Wish
this
for Mercury.
metaverse, and when they do this metaverse thing, that's like the new Build Fighters or whatever the hell. When that shit comes out with their little OVA, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
What's with-
fucking HT5s walking around an office building, just looking at all the Office Lady Gundam women?
Hell, man, what?
That's the future we want.
Oh,
Look
did
at
I actually
God.
tell you guys I got my
Won't he do
caliber
it?
and order in?
No, you did not.
Thank the Lord, all right.
I'm going
Nick,
slightly insane right now. I'm sorry.
Here's the funniest part about. Oh my God, Jarrett! I'm going to put something in studio feed, and I'm going to say, "Hide your credit
Oh
card."
yeah.
Hide
So
your
we're
What,
talking
real
about
quick.
Gundam.
Imagine
You
if,
guys seen this
imagine
man
they
talk
use
about-
real
man talking
Unreal
about funny
Engine
as
for the
shit.
VR metaverse. What's with them noseless Gundam hags? You mean the Golden Girls?
Oh, the
Yeah,
pale
the Golden
bitches?
Girls. That's the one I forget. The pale
that
hags.
meme made me so sad because I felt so fucking targeted.
What about the Golden Girls?
No. See, you think you felt targeted.
There's a meme where it's like the first bit is like them early on in the show, and it's like old Gundam fans saying, "Oh, y'all ain't ready for everyone to die," and then like it's them at the end of the show just looking
No
like
one.
grandmas.
Hell yeah, brother. We use the power of new type bullshit
No, my favorite thing was somebody took
to make
all
sure
the
everyone
scenes
lives,
that they're,
baby. Out.
all the scenes that they're in the show and set it to thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a
My
friend.
friend.
My computer and cried laughing.
Oh my god. Real quick.
Oh,
Haunted Vine says they need the Gun Dark medical studies to fix their faces.
so,
Oh,
Jared,
bro.
what's
So-
your favorite? What's your
Oh,
favorite
did I spoil
Meg
that? I didn't mean to spoil
from
that. What the
Across
hell?
Frontier?
Big titties.
25 Messiah?
Large breasts.
Nope. I know you.
I know. The beast. The conic
Anime
monster.
titties.
How much is it? Because I
Wait.
can't open it right now. Can you like post me a screenshot? My hands are like literally stuck holding this piece together right now.
I got
They
you.
better hope they got all them fucking gun bits, bro. Cause
Yo.
oh, wait, you talking about this thing?
Yo, that'd be so fucking funny. They have Aerie fucking still able to use the gun bits.
Thank you for being my friend.
I don't really like the
Back again.
Saying though.
You don't really like the
Something.
what? Sorry, really quick. What were you saying, Gundam Goku?
Sorry.
I don't like them putting her consciousness in a keychain because that's some like Sword Art Online bullshit.
That's
Hell yeah.
that's so weird, but like fine. Like I can
Silhouette had access to.
Look, what do you mean? She can go through every electronic device ever or whatever.
That
the
is
fuck.
true.
It's gonna
Because
be
like
dumb.
it's not like she's isolated. Like from at least what you see, she's not isolated to just the keychain. Because like who is it? Mirroring has like her interface collar thing, and has
Also, she's-
Aerie at her
she's not
meetings.
as look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think she's as annoying as Yui. Not that kind of annoying. She's annoying, but not that kind of annoying.
Wait,
It's
you're talking
the
about
annoying
Yui
mother-
is
Aerie
way more
or-
annoying.
It's the annoying sister-in-law. Owing to Miori, she's gonna be annoying.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yui
That's funny.
is Yui's stupid. Like
Oh,
There you
that
go,
looks
Jared.
so
I'm
good.
This is.
mainly,
Oh, I'm gonna
mainly
trash
because-
talk your ass. I've been stuck
like-
in a machine for 20 years and I ain't been able to talk to nobody. I'm about to
Right,
bully the
she
shit
got
out of you.
out and immediately wanted to smoke. Like she literally was like,
I'm gonna just say whatever the fuck I want. I had to deal with a crazy ass mom who basically didn't even know what, didn't listen to anything I said, and my sister who can't communicate at all until like I don't know 6 months ago. I don't know how long.
Let a
this
chance
been
can't
going on.
communicate.
So
my-
let it
my
change,
autistic
communicate.
actor-
You're the only person I can talk to.
You're the only semi-normal person I can communicate with. I was
I don't
more
even know if I'm
verbal
that
as a
normal.
fucking 6-year-old than Suletta was when she started this damn thing.
Where the fuck? Nah, she was more verbal as a 4-year-old.
4-year-old, however old she was.
That's why everybody like, where the fuck? God damn it! I can't find that meme. It's so good because it's funny.
Is anyone else like
sad that GWITCH is over? Yeah, I'm going to kill myself.
No, I'm not really sad. I'm actually kind of excited because I'm waiting. I'm excited for them to go on to the next thing.
Oh yes, more 0079.
More Gundam Seed.
Yeah, Seed 0079. I can't wait.
Movies are different from TV shows.
I don't care. It's main character's Kira. That's only second, like still slightly above being like if they had put Shin.
I fucking despise.
Hey, look, it'd have been another chance for them to make Shin not annoying. They could actually follow through and make Shin not an annoying piece of
that poster. I'm just saying, I would have literally dropped another third nuke on Russia and then told the United States to continue the war because Japan can't be allowed to live. I'm like 60 years down the road, they're gonna make a mistake.
Right, all you gotta do is go back and kill Henry, whatever that guy is who stopped the war from breaking out. Kill that dude, Stalinov. Yeah, kill Stalinov or whatever.
But what I wanted to say was, in hindsight, does anyone else feel that like the prologue, in like after watching the whole show and like looking through everything, it kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a bait and switch, and I don't know how to feel about it.
No, I love the prologue.
I don't think it's a bait and switch. I think it gives proper context of why all of these actions have. You mean like in terms of how everything went to shit, and then compared to how everything turns out okay in the show?
No, like the tone of the prologue.
It sold something else, and not only that, it does a bait and switch with the main character. Like,
oh, you mean that we think it's gonna be Eric, but it's just Soletta, who's a clone or whatever.
Yeah, like
here's the thing.
Not really.
I don't feel that because I
think it's a decent twist.
I read the short story.
There's a difference between like a twist and a fucking bait and switch. Like Seed Destiny is a bait and switch. If you're just spending half the fucking show with some guy you think is going to become a better person, and then no, he doesn't. He's going to be a
he's your villain.
And then we're going to go talk to fucking Jesus Coon again for the next 20 episodes. Like, and this other guy is just going to not be a good guy.
I see the.
That's a bait and switch.
I see the prologue for what it is. It's advertising.
Yeah, it's basically just to set up why the events happen, what this world is like.
Advertising, because here's the thing. It's
and
not
why
like,
this world basically needs to be changed.
Yes, it did give them a different, opportunity for a new mobile suit and everything with the Ifrit, so you can see what that was like, and But when they finally get to the realization that no, the Ariel is not a different mobile suit than the Ifrit. It's the same damn mobile suit.
Yeah, it's the same mobile suit, but it's been given upgrades pretty much.
My point is, like, imagine that, for example, Metal Gear Solid 2. All the advertisement for it was fucking Solid Snake.
Yeah, that's kind of a bait and switch, but we still spend a lot of time spend a lot of time in Metal Gear Solid 2 with Solid Snake. He's in the game.
And the whole time they wanted, what was it? It was episode 6 when you first started to get the idea something is very wrong with the timeline of this show.
Oh wait, it's okay.
And you hear the one line of dialogue where the chick is like, "You shouldn't be keeping a grudge from 20 years ago."
Right, yep. And you go, whoa.
Like, Soletta's 16. That doesn't make sense.
And you're like, okay,
you have to think about it, though. It's not something that's inherently given to you.
Right, but I think like that is an intentional twist in this. Like, it's hard saying that like a narrative twist that they plant in the show is a bait and switch for the plot. Because, like, in the technical term of a bait and switch, yes, it is absolutely one. But like, that's the narrative device they wanted to use.
Prospera knew the whole time. You know, it's not like it was, you know, like this whole. It was there's a character who you knew from the very beginning of this show had a plan. Now, what that plan was and how she was going to play it out, that was not known to me. And I was like, okay, cool. Episode 6. I know what's in that Gundam. I went and read Cradle. I know what's in that
Gundam. Yeah, you know that Gundam is semi-sentient.
Right. You know the Gundam is sentient. So you're like, why is the Gundam sentient? That was my whole thing going into the rest of it. Because I was just like...
It's like at first it's like, oh, wait, is the AI like learning to be human? No.
The other thing about the prologue is like, and I know this is just due to production, right? This is just how productions work. Things change as you go down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Characters are like Lady Prospera and like her character at the very beginning are two different characters. They have different personalities.
Prospera and... Wait, hold on, wait. You mean between Prospera and Elnora?
Elnora? No.
Yeah.
No.
You think that you're surprised that after 20 years, Prospera is not the same character as Elnora? After stewing on revenge for 20 years.
20 years.
For the loss of her
ghosts,
her husband,
literally telling you of like
her friends and co-workers, and the woman who pretty much raised her. And then what we find out is 4 years later, the daughter she escaped with,
like,
legit just fucking dies. She's gonna be a little bit different, man. I don't know. I'm different than what I was 5 years ago, man. And I
ain't even been through loss like that.
Friends and family, yeah.
Right.
Fair, but like,
Elnora was happy. She thought, she saw the future of Gund and everything. And she was
like, hey, we're gonna find ways to use Gund for medical purposes, and when we do that, the world will be a better place.
In one afternoon, over the span of less than probably 3 hours, everybody she knows was killed in front of her.
But radicalization happens.
Radicalization is fast.
Radicalization happens a lot faster than we think. Like, all it takes is one rogue fucking 500-pound bomb, and you've got the next 20, 30 terrorists to join ISIL or whatever, man. Like, It doesn't take much. I mean, it takes a lot, but you know what I mean. It's quick.
Like,
it doesn't take that long.
She literally survived the incident. Had her daughter is still here, and all she knows right now is Delling Rembrandt placed an order that got her entire family and friends killed.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean,
it was like, okay, I have my daughter. Oh wait, I'm still out here in space. My daughter isn't going to live out here. Like, it's wild. And I mean, I know somebody who he lost his mom and his dad and his little sister in the same day. They had a car accident when they were coming to pick him up from school.
Oh, fuck.
That dude changed. Like, that is a hard-ass fucking change. And I'll be honest, I'm probably not even the fucking same from when I lost my dad.
Easy.
Like, that changes a person. But to have it change... So, losing, like, a loved one, a close loved one, changes a person. Losing a close loved one by the actions of somebody else, willingly, it does something to a person. If Elnora had come out okay and just been like, well, I have my daughter, things are bad.
See, that's like trying to put words in my mouth there. Nah, that's not what
You're saying she's a completely different person, and I'm saying, well, yeah, because Elnora died on that day.
There are other, but okay, so in trauma, people don't always completely drop their entire personality. They don't become, just stern. And
no, she became focused. They already said in the prologue.
Yeah, she's got hyperfixation. She became
they said she was already
on
hyper focused on developing the Gundam. This literally just pushed her to development of the Gundam for revenge.
It is interesting.
Or at least for a while, it was for revenge.
It is.
I will say this: it took me a while to realize when she changed her ideals or whatever from revenge to just continuing whatever the hell Vanessas were doing. It did take me a while to realize that shit. So if we're talking about that, then yeah, I kind of agree.
What were you saying, James?
I was basically that the whole thing with like using Gund for medical purposes, and then they somehow shifted that into military use. That feels backwards almost, because normally it's the other way, right? Normally stuff is made in the military and then it's fed into civilian life.
Well, it's also they talk about the development of space over that time, because they were like, because they talked about like during the prologue, they're like, yeah, we moved into space, just fairly recently.
Well, and they're like, we're learning. He's kind of right. It's kind of like both ways right now, because like the stuff that is used now is kind of like both ways. Some stuff is used, like some civilian stuff is used for military purpose, and vice versa. So it's weird.
Like, I understand them saying, oh wow, this permit system is a lot easier to control than the regular way, which was, as they point out all throughout the series, is far harder to pilot than with regular.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they were basically working in conjunction.
A lot of stuff that's like that we have in our day-to-day lives, that things like Velcro, nylon, the GPS system, internet, even the joysticks you're using on your controller, analog control sticks, that came from the military.
Yeah.
So, it's just interesting that they went another route.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad.
I don't even know if they went to another route though. Right?
Well, no, because like they do explicitly talk about the development of like the gun stuff was meant for military purposes, and there's like, oh, but this medical purpose is there first. Is that what you're saying, D?
Like the gun, Venice was looking at it as, hey, there is this technology, we all have it, and we're all using it now, this permit technology, and it can be used for helping support humanity in space, because as they found out, humans don't do good in space.
I was about to say, because in the prologue, they're already using permit and shit, like for mobile suit.
They're already making very use of permit.
It was in conjunction, or maybe it was military for like. That's one of the things we're not really sure about.
Well, it was medical purpose. That's like the robotic.
Well, that's what.
Shit.
Yeah.
She wanted to use it. Like, she was using it for this. This was her purpose. They were going to show that gun could be used for this medical purpose, but as they had already said, they were doing their research all the way out there because their medical research was being restricted, because the data storm was a thing. Like,
yeah, because like
it had already,
I guess like at that
been banned.
They were designing mobile suits, though. They were designing weapons.
Yeah, that was Ox Earth. Ox Earth were designing mobile suits.
Ox Earth was designing mobile suits, but they had already showed that old grandma literally was like, "Hey, it's like,
so
get out to her."
Go ahead. You finish that.
Points, but when you get out there, she literally points out. She's like, we're taking a hated technology, and trying to make it useful.
Yeah. So to your point, James, like at that point, the gun technology, the permit technology was already in use in military hardware. They were repurposing it for medical purposes.
I remember watching the prologue and seeing like they did like a whole spiel like at the very beginning where they were like they were talking about humans moving into space and how this technology was built for people who needed it to live in space, and they had like prosthetics and things like that, and then it moved into mobile suits.
And then immediately got banned because people started dying.
Wait, wasn't it? There was also something about they were using it. No, the data storm, because they were like using them like as drones or whatever, right? Basically, what Ellie was doing with the gun.
They were using it. They were using it. They banned the technology. And when they banned it, they were like, "Hey, it's like no."
Well, no, it wasn't outright. It wasn't outright banned until Delling did his move or whatever. But it was just frowned upon.
It was frowned upon, and
it's kind of like how in like Universal Century, right? Just imagine if they were like, all right, the SciComm system, we're just going to use that on everything now. Like we're just gonna...
pretty much. That's basically what it was.
Actually, yeah.
Kind of
but the SciComm system requires far more conditioning on a person. You can have a permit score 1 or 2 mobile suit, and the person is completely fine. It's only when you push past 3 that it becomes a heavily taxing on the body.
Yeah.
Is it like, because it's like based on like your emotions or your like is it like a telekinesis thing? Like what?
No, it is like a full neural system.
I guess it's closer to the Alea Vignana system than to
You're putting your fucking spinal whatever the fuck onto the internet or some shit.
It's essentially that, because they talk about the best example. The best example of this, I think, is in the last 2 episodes. The moment when Choo Choo turns off the permit system for her mobile suit, she immediately fucks up.
Well, she can't control it. She can't. Right. She has to control it.
It is using a full manual control system, which nobody had been doing for 20 years.
Yeah, because like all the mobile suits all the base non-Gundam mobile suits we see are still using permit, but they're like permit 1 and 2. I'm sorry, what did you say, James?
Where's the fucking hipster of the crowd? The fucking dude's like,
I do my mobile suits manual.
Oh. Yeah, the one dude.
I know how to use a stick shift, you know?
Yo, wait. It's a picture of a cockpit from the show, and it's like 8 pedals, 4 levers, and like just straight monitors around there, and it says save the manuals underneath it.
They don't have 360 screens. They got like analog shit in there.
What it looks like is like a 0079 Zaku or something.
Yeah,
so
you got the scope that comes out.
Like a straight up
scope that comes out and comes in front of his face.
I love that.
That is the equivalent of what Choo Choo was doing in that last bit of the show.
The last bit of piloting Choo Choo had to do.
And it's like,
what the fuck would you do?
I want that person who's like, fuck that system. I'm doing this manually. And then he just goes out there and like whoops everyone's ass. That'd be funny as shit.
See, all he would know, because they could do a side story with somebody who literally has one of those permit block systems that the Michaelis and all those had. All he had to do was be like, I have a mobile suit that has a permit block system.
Yeah, man. Rest in power to the Michaelis. It's a cool ass suit that you got flown by a terrorist, so no one cares.
Bro, the Michaelis and the Schwarzette, just God.
Nah, Schwarzette's gonna sell. Schwarzette's
gonna sell. I already paid for mine.
It's so fucking. It's basically OC. Do not steal Gundam. That shit's so cool, bro. It's gonna sell.
I'm just excited for the next Gundam show.
Yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully, it'll be another AU. Hopefully, we'll get to have something different, or maybe I don't know. UC after 100. Who knows, right? Maybe, possibly. Please don't give us more 0079.
Yo, these third party Ooh, that's really pretty.
These
I
third
just
party
want-
what?
Like, so there have been a lot of like new third party companies like from China and everything making
Oh,
some
no.
really nice kits.
You talking about the Cleario?
No, here, let me see if I can
The
pull one up from
Cleario?
U-Type.
Yeah. There's like a clear
I
aerial.
think I've been. I really did sit down and I just started thinking about like what I like about Gundam, right? Because I really got back into Gundam in 2018 with
Hey,
Off-Grid.
Oh, never mind. The website's down. Can't.
rip.
I fell off for a while. Like I got back.
I mean, there wasn't much going on, man.
IBO.
Like, after IBO,
It was good.
nothing. I mean, there was Thunderbolt, but that was pretty much it.
But then I like thought about it because like of course I grew up with Wing. I grew up with Toonami, so
Uh-huh.
that was like
Yeah, you're an old man.
so yeah. And then I watched. And then I watched 00 on Sci-Fi because they did Anime.
Yeah, let's go.
Look,
and then
I'm sorry.
watched-
Can I just explain like how hard Daybreak's Bell hit me in high school?
Oh, that's a good one, bro. That's a
Daybreak's
good one.
Bell became my personality for a good 3 months.
Here. Hey, Jarrett.
Yes.
I'll post it in Studio Feed. So this is a kit, like a third-party kit. Like, not been, this is just like one of these ones coming out of China right now that a bunch of the like big Gundam builders on YouTube are starting to build.
Interesting.
But
But yeah, go ahead, James.
yeah, and then like I remember like I tried to like watch more shows. Like I watched the Unicorn movies, and then I watched G-Reco because I was so excited for G-Reco because I was a huge like Eureka 7 fan. So I was excited for it,
Yeah.
and it did not live up to the hype.
I was about to ask you
and-
about had you watched Astral Ocean as well?
The sequel to Eureka 7.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not good.
The we're going to take your happy ending and make it really, really sad.
I mean, the ending of Eureka 7 isn't very good either because it's hella rushed, which was a staple of Bones back in the day. They've since fixed that, but that was a thing that they used to do, where they would just rush productions at the very end.
Beautiful fleshed
But-
out
and
world,
then,
but this
like-
ending though.
Yeah,
Did
Gundam Age. I watched like almost all of it, and was like,
How many
it's
episodes of
alright.
Age is there?
52.
Not like scratching like that itch. And then I got back into Gundam really with Iron Blooded Orphans. I was like, this is what I remember. This feels like
This is the
it felt
violence I
very
needed.
Gundam.
Yeah, this is the insane
Yeah.
violence.
You know the funny thing is, by that point, I had. This is gonna sound wild. I had got to the point I was like, you know what? Let's lighten up some. And IBO though made me go, you know what? Dark is good. But also IBO was at the same time where I started to also read more and get more into 40K. So take that as you
What's it
will.
called? When did the Build
yeah.
Divers shows come out? When was that?
During fucking IBO.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Which
just want to
I
make sure.
enjoyed those because I was like, you know what, this is.
I think
and
that's
this-
part of the reason. I think that might be part of the reason
Those are
that
funny.
I love me some Build Fighters.
I enjoyed Build Fighters because it was around the
Will
same
Build Fighters
time.
win? That's what I need. I need some more Build Fighters.
Wait till
I need some
October.
more.
You'll get
No,
members.
I mean like that's not a whole show though, right? That's just like some OVAs. That's
It's
still
kind of like
whatever they're
the
doing.
Gundam Breaker OVAs, right? Those little
Yeah.
tiny, like
Yeah.
little episodes.
Yeah.
But then I got into I started streaming around 2018, and then I got into SD Gundam G Generations Cross Race, and that brought me back in fully. And then I started rewatching some of the shows, and I rewatched 79, and I rewatched Zeta, and I watched Victory Gundam, and I was just like, yeah, This is the Gundam I like. What?
No, see, that's the thing. I watched those, and I was at the point, and then I was like, damn. Now, to be fair, I probably shouldn't have been watching IBO at the time when I was watching IBO. Not as, like, age-wise, but because I had literally been hospitalized for a mental break not long before IBO came out. So, it was like, damn, I'm sick and tired of this damn, like, ultra depression and shit. I was like, I mean,
shit, that's all I meant to do.
I had already gone back and watched Victory. I had watched, everything. And then for a while, Victory was my favorite Gundam series. Says a lot about me at that time.
You want to smile? You want to smile watching a Gundam anything?
Double Zeta.
Watch the Savior.
Wait, is that laughing at? Wait, hold on. What kind of smile is that?
I watched G Savior and I sat there going, I laughed the whole time. I laughed. Oh, I got my laughs. Don't worry.
Oh,
is that laughing at the? Is that laughing at the show? Haha, as in holy shit, this is bad, or like holy shit, this is so cheesy, or is this like holy shit, this is actually funny?
It's
green like this
for me personally.
Okay.
And also, when it comes to age,
because that most G Savior is mediocre. It's not bad.
Hey, nothing wrong being. Hey, look, mediocre. Mid is okay.
It's made,
we've conformed
by
mid has been changed to be bad, and mid isn't bad. Mid is mid. It's just mediocre.
Mid is mid.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
I know I've told you how I feel about age. And Jared, you know how I feel about age too.
Cam. Oh yeah, Cam likes age up to a certain part.
First part of age. Okay, you know what? Clint's going through some stuff. I understand it. You lost your mom.
In age is pretty good.
He's doing pretty good. I like Asuma because Asuma is the biggest tryhard in all of Gundam. Because my man has no special abilities and just says, fuck it. Dad looked at me. Dad just went, oh, he's not a next rounder. No.
Just don't die, son.
And then he goes, fuck you, Dad. I'm going to be a pirate.
Well, no, wait, hold on. We're skipping an important step in there. Grandpa pulls a terrorism.
Yeah.
We jokingly say Grandpa pulled January 6th in Gundam. And
Asuma literally holds his son once and then goes, all right,
bye, son.
I'm gonna see you in 10 years for some plot development.
Yeah, later, bro.
The first thing you do to your kid is to kick him in the chest. Like, that is... I'm like, welcome to Gundam, bitch.
How do you feel about the Gundam Seed movie? Fuck the Gundam Seed movie. It shouldn't
exist. The Gundam Seed movie?
It should have.
You want like the real answer or my corporate answer?
Hey, Jared.
Yes.
You ever looked at the Command Wolf and said it wasn't mean enough?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, take a look in Studio Feed.
Give me 1 second.
Guys, I still don't understand. Why the fuck is there a Seed movie coming? Why?
Because China.
Yeah, China. It's not even China. It's not even China. It's just Japan and China. Just East Asia loves Seed.
Ugh. It's so bad. I don't understand.
Look, man, they like Seed and they don't like IBO. That's all you have to know about East Asian market, bud.
I need my shit a little
faster. You want to know when they did a poll for Gundam Evolution, do you know what the most popular show was?
What was it?
It was Unicorn.
Oh yeah, Unicorn is pretty good. I like Unicorn.
I'll give him.
Fucking love Unicorn.
God damn, that's an evil wolf.
The coolest thing though, I love this. For North America, Gundam Wing was ranked 4th, and for the Japanese market, Gundam Seed was ranked 4th. So it's like basically Wing is the Western version of Seed, basically.
No, seriously, Seed in Japan basically kind of revived the Gundam a little bit. Or not a little bit, a lot of it.
They hated
so, like,
Wing,
that makes
right?
sense. Basically. Yeah, and they didn't like, well, I don't know if they hated Wing, but over here, Wing was basically our first Gundam.
So
Yeah.
that's why we love it. It's our innovation.
It was our first Gundam. And
So for a lot of guys our age over there who still care about Gundam, Seed was their introduction, and vice versa.
I
that's
think what's
probably-
awesome about Wing, what I love about Wing, is like even though it's convoluted as shit, it's just fucking cool. I think they forgot that part. That
it's
this shit's supposed to be
absolutely
cool.
it's batshit stupid, but
Look,
it's really good. And I literally, if
Really
somebody
cool.
was like, if somebody was, I hate to say this because Dean knows how much I am a big fan of like Crossbone and everything. If you were to ask me, hey, recommend a Gundam manga, I'm going to
Frozen
beat
Teardrop.
somebody to. No, that's a photo novel, and I have
God,
opinions.
no.
I have
Frozen
opinions
Teardrop.
about.
He's talking
I have
about Glory to the
opinions
Lo-
about Frozen
Oh.
Teardrop.
he's talking about glory to the losers.
Glory
Ah.
to the losers, because
Yeah.
hey, it's one of those ones where they took it and they said, you know what, we're going to fix everything that we saw was wrong with Wing, and they went and they did it, and it's
I'm
really
gonna keep
good.
it a buck. I know people like Seed mobile suits, man, but I don't know, bro. I like the Gundam and protagonist, antagonist mobile suits and Wing more, man. I like the tall geese. And,
Yeah,
You
no,
the
you
Gundam's
you
better.
about that Katoki life. You about that Katoki
I'm
life.
sorry, I just like it better.
Look,
Even
I'm with you.
Endless Waltz, they gave it fucking angel wings, and it's fucking sick.
It's so dumb, but it's just so fucking cool.
It's the rule of cool.
But
You
It's
know,
like
but the thing is,
using homosexuality and the power of big gay to stop a giant
What's
space laser and defeat capitalism.
the
It's
funniest
cool.
thing is, Hajime Katoki goes like even in the book in the build manual for the newer version of the EW wing, the one with the wings, because when he first did it, he was like, I didn't like the wings. When he redid the one with the wings for that big Verka release, he actually said the wings kind of grew on him. And he was,
And they grew on the back, right? It's like it's the hostage
What I find
situation.
amazing-
It's kind of like how I was with Caliborn.
what
Like,
I
man,
find amazing
This
that
suit might be cool,
Kunio
but it's all
Okawara,
white.
What about Kunio
And then-
Okawara? Hold on. What about Kunio Okawara?
Kunio Okawara actually drew up all the designs for Seed, and then they changed them.
Sounds about right to me.
And like his concept art, you can see like what he was going for, and they just changed them enough. I was like, oh man, that's sad. We could have had Kunio Okawara fucking mechs. Ah,
Yeah,
like,
damn.
it's painful. Shout out to Bamco.
my favorite
Hiro
thing about
Yui
this-
and Relirian.
Relina?
Yeah.
Relina.
Yeah,
Relina.
that's a weird spelling, my guy. That's a weird spelling mistake, my guy.
We're literally in.
Look, no, my favorite. Okay, the funniest thing about Frozen Teardrop are the characters' kids. I don't care. They're absolutely fucking hilarious to look at. Like, oh my god, Jared, can you pull them on screen if I pull them up?
Yeah, if you give me a second, I can switch it over.
Okay, hold on. I have opinions about Frozen Teardrop. I think it's it's
Frozen Teardrop's
definitely
not good.
it's not good. It's not. But I
Yeah.
enjoy like the characters in there for like
Take a show that's fairly grounded, like Gundam Wing, out of like all the Gundam shows, is pretty fucking grounded. There's
Until-
you do have the zero system. You do have the zero system, but that's about.
Oh, you
it,
talking about?
really.
Oh, you talking about for like new type bullshit?
Yeah, like it's pretty grounded
Oh.
in just straight up sci-fi. And then you get to Frozen Teardrop, and people are like possessing bodies, and there's some weird shit going on.
Hell yeah,
Also-
buddy.
Also, you get, my favorite thing, you get Duo Maxwell becoming the world's worst dad, which is the funniest shit on the planet, because when Hildy brings it up, she's like, God, you look so much like your dad. That's not good. But it's like you're an ass. Like,
I have the screen up.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
God,
so,
I love the leave them from Judow there, because that's just referring to the fact that Judow at the very fucking end of, like at the very end of Crossbone is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a bunch of new types and we're gonna go to Alpha Centauri. Later, bitches.
Hey,
I'll let y'all later, man.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to the Double Zeta. We're gonna call it the Gump, and it's gonna be awesome.
I really.
So you have Kathy Poe, okay?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that reminds me. There was some top
I
tier
gotta find
girls in fucking Wing. Holy shit.
Okay, we have
Oh,
Zex.
man.
We have Zex's daughter, who the man pressed copy and then just switched the lever to female. Oh no, it didn't print.
Hey, don't worry, we got you.
Wrong link.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Laugh at this user. Laugh at this user.
Keep the link. Keep the link. I want to see it.
He pressed copy. Oh, it was just it's the Koenigsegg one earlier.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You have
Lady Zex.
You have her brother who.
Yo, you're late. We already had the discussion about like we want to see the Crossbone movie, and we're getting Seed and more 1 Year War.
Let's go, baby.
Her brother who,
remake of F91.
My God.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Over 24 episodes.
It's just male
Noin did
annoying.
the same thing. You got
Shout out to
male
Noin.
Noin.
It took Noin,
Oh, it took time.
and then they oh man, I don't even,
Like, I could understand having, like, a girl that kind of looks like Zex and then a boy who kind of looks like Noin. But why the fuck wouldn't they get different haircuts?
Why do you want to look like your parents? Why do you want to look like your parents?
They want you to know whose kids these are.
No, because Duo didn't even. No, he looked at him and Hildy looked at each other and then went. Duo said, "Copy."
Paste.
Like the only thing different about it is he has his mom's eyes, which
Cute.
bro, you're your dad. Like,
Yo, he even got the 90s ponytail. Like, what the fuck, dude?
No, look, that's not a ponytail. Let's get it right. That's Duo's rat tail right there.
Nah, it's too long to be a rat tail.
Nah, you can get a rat tail down to your ass.
Down to his ass.
No, the fuck you don't.
no, that's
What the hell?
Yes,
It's
you
not
do.
A rat tail if it's not a rat tail if it's that long.
That's a rat whip.
No.
That's a ponytail.
yeah, dude,
It's
that's a
ponytail.
ponytail. That's that long. The rat whip doesn't go past your neck.
I'm gonna beat you.
But like,
Another
one of my favorite-
1 Year War movie, really? Why don't they just redo the series instead?
I'm actually
No,
They are.
because they're not.
They are.
It's
It's
not
called
an
Origin.
a mobile suit
But this
Gundam
time, it's
I'm
to
shocked
Char's
you got it.
point of view. So this time, when Char murders Cassilia with the rocket, he's gonna do a 360 YY fakie and then blow her head off with the RPG. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait.
James, what are you saying?
like, I'm-
Hold on, James, what were you
I'm
saying?
shocked. I'm shocked we haven't gotten a Mobile Suit Gundam remake yet. Considering they remade
it's
Big
Origin,
Comic
bud.
Yamato, they remade Legend of the Galactic Heroes, they've done Ship of Getter. I'm shocked they haven't remade it yet.
You mean
Because that's
Origin?
kind of the direction everyone's going in. They're fucking remaking Spice and Wolf for some fucking reason.
Hell
Nah,
yeah, brother.
No, we're not getting a remake. It's just another season. Like, we're continuing
No,
the story.
Spice and Wolf?
Yeah.
That's a remake. No, it's a remake. They have the trailer is like the first episode.
Oh, I might have been wrong.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least like the way I
gotta
looked
do-
at it, I thought we were getting
Are
another
the light
season.
novels for that still going or whatever?
No, we're done because Spice and Wolf leads into Maoto Yusha.
Yeah, it's weird though because it's just like
All right, I gotta check.
Nah,
this
the
out.
remake,
I
the
thought
other remake that we're getting is Black Butler.
Yeah.
yeah. They're
Also,
doing the new
can we talk?
Wait, is
Hey.
this? Wait, whose kid is this?
and
Which
they already
one?
remade Trigun.
Duo's
The
kid.
one-
Duo's kid.
No, the
He's
top.
literally- Oh,
the top one.
What's her name? Sally Poe's
What?
kid.
Yeah, I miss
What were you?
Wait.
Oh, sorry,
Did
real.
Sally Poe- Did Sally Poe get with fucking? I forget who she got with. Who did she get with?
Nobody.
Really quick, 360 no scope with the rocket launcher. I did that in Bionic Commando on NES. Honest, my dad works for Nintendo, so I know how to do that.
Amazing.
I like how ambiguous.
No scope in a 2D game.
You can still do a 360 in a 2D game.
Yeah.
It's a 180 at that point.
You just flip the sprite. You just flip the sprite. Oh, right. Reborn as a fucking vending machine. I can't wait to watch that.
Wait, that's actually getting a show?
It's out this season.
It's out now. You good, hon?
Cam's losing his faith in humanity. Awesome.
Bro, they're doing every fucking isekai. They just announced fucking Suicide Squad.
Okay,
bro,
this is a 24-minute. This is a 24-minute TV show, bro.
We talked about this, and I literally said, "Okay, can you imagine? You wake up and you're Harley Quinn. You have gotten a stat boost across the board, except for sanity."
But wait, Cam, have you seen like what the premise? Have you seen what the premise of the isekai is?
No.
It's Harley Quinn gets isekai'd.
Yeah, it's isekai. Like she's sent to a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Okay, that's more interesting.
Does she have a gun and a baseball bat still?
Fuck if I know. I know she has the bat.
I will say, there's a trailer for it. We can show the trailer.
Yeah, we can do the trailer.
Okay.
Like,
you can.
Thing is,
her design's really fucking awesome.
Yeah. The art's cool.
Like because they got the dude behind what's the name of that show? The show with like the little fucking dude with the fedora and the Reborn. They got the guy behind Reborn to fucking do it.
Oh yeah, I like how Quattra's child is gender ambiguous. You love to see it, baby.
That is literally his sister Catherine. And when I got there, I was like, that is his sister Catherine.
What is this thing called? Sister? What is this thing called?
Look at that handsome boy.
His sisters died. Didn't all his sisters fucking
die? This is another clone of Quattra that was created as a spare.
We're looking for Suicide Squad Isekai. This is the first one. I'm so upset.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Help!
Like, look how cool she looks. Like, makes me.
Wait, like, who? Catherine?
Harley Quinn, dude.
Oh.
It's just Quattra.
I'm gonna say, is this Femme Quattra, which is
Quattra.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention to the scream. You gotta look at the scream, dude.
I have a game up right now.
Oh, sorry. I gotta close my VM. Give me a second.
Yeah, Akira Amano, his art.
All right, let's see.
Oh, and it's being produced by Wit.
Yeah, it's Wit Studio. So, like, they went in, they got some really good people to do it, but I hate that it fucking exists.
Dude, have you watched that trailer for that project, the Small Soldiers project?
I did, because like I saw like this is my childhood.
Did you say Small Soldiers?
Yes. There's a new Small Soldiers.
Well, no, that right there is their testing. They're testing to see. They're like, hey, this is something we want to do.
Oh man, have you seen that video as well, Kuro, of fucking Lil Uzi fucking covering Chop Suey?
Yes, I have.
What the fuck?
Yo, honestly, Uzi covering Chop Suey isn't the worst thing. I will say
he just released a song with Baby Metal, didn't he?
Uzi, yeah. The other, I think the one that like I actually like is oh my god, what is my man out of Florida that likes to rap about Dragon Ball Z? Denzel Curry. No, Denzel Curry's cover of Bulls on Parade. If he had a better scream, I would like it better. Yeah. But like I can't front him because like he's just like, I'm trying this and I don't know what I'm doing. Thundercat. Nah, not Thunder. Thundercat's from Florida? I did not know Thundercat was from Florida.
Oh no, that's not. Yeah,
that kind. Yeah, actually, yeah, that kind of tracks.
I feel kind of fine sitting next to you, baby girl.
Oh my god,
my do-rag.
They put that song in GTA.
Oh, that's glorious.
It's so crazy. I ain't never murdered a motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have to. They're adorable. Hold up, check these out.
What is this? Oh
like,
god,
I want to put him. I can put him with my I can put him with my new like 40K chibis.
Oh wait, what 40K chibis do you have?
I just ordered a few of the blind boxes, so I'll let you know in a few days.
Nice. Cam, could I convince you to do a 40K show?
Depending.
D, do you want to learn about 40K?
I was about to say, is it just going to be me learning stuff about 40K? Because I don't know anything about 40K, dog.
I still need someone here to learn about Jovian Chronicles, so we can do a mecha D&D session.
I already got mecha D&D games that I need to play. Literally, I sent them to Jared.
So
wait, which one?
So I remember I did send you the PDFs for Lancer.
You did send me Lancer. Yeah, like we're at the point where like, all right, which mecha D&D game are we talking about?
Have you seen Jovian Chronicles?
I have not seen.
You showed it to me, and I added it to my list of more tabletop games that I want to look at, but I don't need to get into.
Because no, here's the thing: Jovian Chronicles is from like the late '90s, and it like the company that made it is like out of business, so it's not gonna change or anything. And like it's the most Gundam thing I've ever seen. Like, it's Gundam. They just changed all the names and like changed some of the circumstances, but it's Gundam, like straight up. It's not like some of these other things that like to throw in like, here's a little bit of magic, here's a little bit of this to make it like not Gundam.
See, doing a Gundam tabletop is okay, but the funniest thing is the first like mecha tabletop that like I ever played was BattleTech, so I like my mech, which is funny because the mech should be way faster than what it plays out like. But I kind of as somebody who like when I'm playing mecha games and everything, I kind of like my mecha games to be. There's either two schools to it. There's the Armored Core school, which I do enjoy on a lot of occasions. I absolutely enjoy Armored Core. But I know other ones where I like the slow trotting combat of some of the other games, such as like or the tactical squad style of Zeonic Front. You know, where it's not like, yeah, your mobile suit is like jogging down the street, but it's not like in a full, you know, like sprint and everything. I mean, it's slow combat.
Yeah, there's the two camps. There's like super slow first person / third person, and then there's like
super robot
tactical RPG, right? Your front missions, your SD Gundam G-Gens, your Super Robot Wars. But then there's also like, I want a fast mecha game. Like, I just want to go fast. You know,
that's the
meme video that meme I post all the time with the guns fucking those Zaku's.
Yes, it's the meme where you fucking the Zaku's up. Like the Zaku's are playing oh god, which one is it?
Yeah.
They're playing Front Mission.
They're playing Rise from the Ashes, you know.
Yeah.
And then you show up playing Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah. Shows that it does go down, yeah.
Hold up.
I just show up playing some fucking, it's like Zone of the Enders versus Gundam, you know?
Well, the funniest thing is, that's how playing a lot of the earlier missions for Armored Core 5 and, 4 Answer and 4 are, because you run into what are called the normals first. And
God.
Normals are your regular everyday like mechs and everything. And then you have the Armored Core ones, which are called Next, which are next generation. And the reason they actually label is Normals are piloted like you would a tank or a jet. Next, you and your mecha are actually psychically linked. Like it is a telepathic link to your neural system, which is why in Armored Core, when your mech dies, you die.
I will say, like, the mecha game I have probably had the most fun playing. And I know, you see it in my name, it's probably pretty fucking obvious what it is. G Savior on the PS2.
Oh.
No, G Savior on the PS2.
Sorry. I was just making a shitty joke.
The game's so fun, dude. It's so, especially like after you get past the first mission, because the first mission you drop down, you're in G Savior space mode from the movie. But then, like, as you progress, the G Savior gets destroyed, and you get a that's way better. You get the G Savior. G Savior.
Are you good, huh?
What's up?
Cam's
What's
in
up?
his pants right now.
What's the matter,
I didn't know they're doing a new Daemon X Machina game.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't played the first one, so.
Oh, okay. So, can we pull a trailer from Daemon X Machina? Because D, you would actually really appreciate this game.
It looks awesome. I've always seen Daemon X Machina, and it looks great. It's made by Xseed Games and Marvelous.
Here, Jared.
Oh, you said Xseed?
Yeah.
Shit, bro, that's all you had to say.
It's always too expensive, or it's on sale when I can't afford it. Like right now, it's $20.
It was free on the Epic Game Store a while ago.
Yeah, that was like something I got it for free.
Oh my man. Oh my poor baby
now
boy.
I gotta check my Epic Game Store to make sure to see if I actually got it. Because if I got it, I need to.
Also, my favorite thing is they released this game on the Switch, and the Switch absolutely hates it. Like,
why does this soundtrack bang?
Because the soundtrack is fucking amazing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna just stop right there. I'm like, okay, bet. Say less. I love soundtracks that fuck.
The soundtrack fucks, my guy.
It fucks your guy? What?
Yeah. I mean, somebody has to. I'm not right now.
But yeah, no, Jared. After this, just type in Daemon.
Can't hear you. Give me a second.
Yeah, I know. I see you vibing.
He's jamming out real quick.
I was surprised. I just was, I was going through. I was going to try and pull up this trailer, and then I saw this. But yeah, no. The funniest thing is they put this bitch out on the Switch, and
I don't need the cold drop at the end of the song, because like I literally feel like I'm going through withdrawal from the amount of sound that was just hitting my eardrums. All right.
But that trailer doesn't tell us nothing, dude.
Yeah, I have no idea other than
it doesn't. But
Met Go Burr.
Just finding out that there is a new one for Titanic Scion is.
I just want to talk.
Yeah, but what if like, so they showed basically it's like a zoom in on the mech. What if they're just like, it's our new VR game, bro? Like, what if they do that shit?
I don't know. Here's the thing for me. My favorite thing about it is that it's all about that. It has only the like a customization system, and as long as they bring, I don't even care what form it is, as long as they bring back the customization system that's in the first one, which is essentially the Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer customization system, which anybody who knows me knows I have way too many hours in. Way too many hours. Like, I built a friendship around that.
So there's a video. So I don't follow Dexerto, but it always shows up on my feed on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a video of like American billionaire Michael Rubin appears to invite every A-list celebrity, musician, and sports star to his White Party 2023 event, where everyone wears white. And fucking, there's a fucking scene where like James Corden and fucking the fucking CEO of goddamn EA are right next to each other, and someone's like, two of the most disliked people in one frame.
Jesus.
Also, another game that's coming out, because it was, I think they released the trailer for it last year, so I'm not sure when it's coming out. Sin Duality is coming out.
I do not know what that is.
Yeah, it's a really interesting game, and I kind of want you to watch the trailer for it.
Are we like in a new mech game renaissance?
Oh, wait, you said Sin?
Yes, Sin Duality.
Oh, never mind. That's not it.
Needs
That's not what I was
sufficiently advanced
thinking.
technologies in a single control map.
I thought it was the fucking anime game. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah.
It's like I saw. I seen it a while ago. Oh man, I wonder. Man,
I mean, I get that.
like, I see. Like Gundam Info has the Mobile Suit Gundam movies or whatever.
Like,
but
what really?
I already started watching them on Crunchyroll.
Third-person shooter, you know.
Dai Younging, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're currently looking at mecha game trailers. And what were you saying? Were you saying Gundam Goku?
I mean, what really differentiates this, other than it being in a mech, what differentiates this from any other third-person shooter?
This looks like, this vaguely reminds me of not Forbidden. What's the game Forbidden West? Fuck, brain.
Horizon? No.
Yeah, it looks like the Horizon Zero mech.
No, as somebody who's platinum both. No.
I don't know how I feel about the art style on like the characters.
Dude, I played Front Mission Evolved. I don't give a fuck about what a character looks like as long as the game plays it decently.
Well, I'm looking at the upper end of the Uncanny Valley right now.
Oh no, bro! I spent 7 hours customizing my character in PSO2. That's the only reason I played that game for as long as I could.
Do you know what that character? You know what those characters kind of remind me of?
What do they remind you of?
Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
All right, I'm a massive simp for that movie. The right word? No. Mark,
it's now time for us to rant about Final Fantasy for 2 hours.
No, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole that far. No, I didn't
to sit here and vent about Final Fantasy 13 and how garbage
this is a Final Fantasy 13 Vent Hour sponsored in part.
No, you know why? Because if we're going to talk about a good Final Fantasy like 3D movie, Kingsglaive. Kingsglaive was awesome.
You mean like Road Tripping with My Boys?
No, Kingsglaive is the prequel.
To Road Tripping with My Boys.
It literally sets up Noctis and everything, what happens going into it. Like, it talks about literally the fall of the city and everything. It is really cool. Like, I was actually really surprised about it. Also, it's the first place where it was the first place where they showed the Star of Lucius R8.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I know Kuro was gonna say something about Advent Children. I love Advent Children.
Yeah, I was saying I didn't hate it.
As a kid, but I watched it as a child, right?
Yeah, same.
And as a child who hadn't really played Final Fantasy VII, really, like I dabbled with it as a child on the PS1. I didn't know what was going on. So like,
Kanti-sama, the only Final Fantasy movie I've ever seen is Advent Children, still goated. Yes, sir. Like, I just remember watching like the motorcycle fight scene in Advent Children. Yeah, like that shit. I was so hyped as a child. Like, I never played Final Fantasy VII. I had the vaguest idea of who these characters were. And I was like, this shit is fucking awesome.
Like, have you not seen?
Oh shit! I hit the wrong button.
Have you not seen have you not seen
Resident Evil?
Final Fantasy from the year 2000?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Wait a minute, Spirits Within. Okay,
yeah.
So Spirits Within. I have on DVD. I have it on the first Blu-ray that they released on.
I have the DVD for Spirits Within.
My favorite thing, because okay, there is so much cool stuff on a technical standpoint from Spirits Within. Like, you gotta remember, they fucking rendered this movie on Pentium 2s. Like, as a technological marvel, it's amazing. The problem is they didn't know how they were going to handle it.
Final Fantasy was Cloud. It was an annoying ass boss in Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, Jared. Just pop a few glances of that, because I want you to see what Kingsglaive is.
Give me... Oh, wait, I'm familiar with what Kingsglaive is. I've just never watched it all.
No, I want you to see some of the fight for me, because it's my favorite. Like,
we don't have to see the fight scenes.
For Kingsglaive, you do, because like it actually explains. It's sort of. I love it because you meet a guy who's not from Noctis's family, and when he goes to put on the ring of the king, he immediately winds up in like this judgment circle of the past kings, and they're like, "You are not one of us." And he goes, "I know, but I'm trying to save this city." And they look at him and they go, "We will give you our powers, but it will cost you your life." And so he uses the powers to fight and save as many people as he can in the city, and then dies as the sun rises because he literally was not meant to use that ring.
Burnt himself out on it.
Glad that you really like this movie.
I love Kingsglaive.
My thing is this. I think that Final Fantasy 15 is super fucking boring. So you can't get me to care about that movie because the game is not good.
Okay, here's the thing. I won't say the game's not good. I'll say it's meh, and it's meh compared to other Final Fantasy games. As overall, I enjoyed playing through it. When there's a lot of parts where I'm like, damn, you can tell they cut a whole lot out of this game. But I also like the episode prompt. I like the episode prompto. I love like all the episodes that they give you that show what happened to characters when they weren't with your party. Those actual DLCs are really fun because they're such a difference from the game. Or for one thing, like, I'll give him this because the game has some parts where you go, I wasn't expecting this for a Final Fantasy game. The Assassin's Creed crossover for that event is one of the most wild things on the planet, and I loved it.
That's not a good thing, though.
You said Assassin's Creed. Wait, hold on.
There's an Assassin's Creed crossover. There's also a ramen noodle crossover.
Wait, hold on. Which Assassin's Creed game?
So it's just a universe you can like learn to run on the roofs and everything. It's really cool.
Oh, but which Assassin's Creed game?
We're talking. This was around. I want to say it was like it's got mainly stuff from 2 and 3.
Which one? You need to pick one, and that's going to determine whether or not I care.
Pretty sure it's from 2.
More 2 because it's got more like the Ezio stuff and everything.
If it's Ezio, then I'm going to care. But after Ezio, they should have probably stopped.
But like I don't know. I enjoy
a lot. Black Flag is supposed to be good. I know I got that game for free. I need to play it, but
Black Flag is actually really good.
They probably should have just ended it with Ezio, man.
Oh, should they have? Yeah. Did I enjoy playing as Connor during 3? The time, looking back at it, not the best, but it was fun. I mean, there was something just really satisfying about hacking up British soldiers.
That's just your inner American coming out.
Exactly.
American dream.
Look, no, hey, I said it yesterday. Spotify put on Five Finger Death Punch when I was driving to work yesterday, and I turned that shit all the way up along the highway.
Revelations is my number one AC game.
I let my cringe roll out.
Revelations is pretty good.
I let the cringe roll out on that one.
I don't want to believe I'm empty. I don't want to admit I'm wrong. I don't come where I belong. I'm an American.